Hey everyone, Tyler here at The Movie Beat, back with another brand new Korean movie review and reaction video. I just got back from the theaters. I was able to check out the new film called Restricted Call or Hard Hit. I don't believe it has a definite English title yet, but the Korean title, Balshin which means something like Black Call, a restricted number. So I think any of those titles will do. It is a new drama thriller film. If you guys know Korean cinema, thrillers are one of its best offerings, so anytime one comes out, we should take notice. But was it any good? I'm happy to report this one was awesome. Okay, so very, very excited to share with you guys my reaction with this one. I did see in the credits that this was based on a Spanish film called Retribution from 2015. I have never seen that before, but I did check out the synopsis on IMDb. It does seem to be a fairly direct adaptation. So if you've seen that film, you probably know the gist of how this one is going to go down, but it will have some unique Korean environments. I just think being a Korean film itself is going to bring some unique identity to it, so I wouldn't worry about that. It stars Jo Woo-jin and Jae-in as pretty much, I would say, its main characters, but also Jin Kyeong and Ji Chang-wook were supporting cast. And I was kind of worried going into it because, as you'll see with my brief, spoiler-free plot little synopsis, this one does kind of have a gimmick to it. So I was worried that it was going to run thin or I was going to get bored of it. Just how long can they keep something like that up? They were able to do it. And I think there's some good reasons for why they were so successful. So here we go. This one is Hard Hit or Restricted Call. So the character named Seong-gyu, played by Jo Woo-jin, is the head of an investment bank who appears to have done well for himself and his family financially. And one day he's beginning just a normal day. He's loading up the car, he's getting ready to go to work, drop his kids off at school. He receives a call from a restricted number that says there is a bomb under your seat. If you get out, it's going to blow, and so you better do what I say. And although this begins with a bit of disbelief from Seong-gyu and his kids are pretty confused who are in the back seat, it becomes serious very quickly, and this tormentor has got some outrageous financial demands that he is asking of Seong-gyu, who is that head of a bank. So we can see there's a little bit of a tie. This person definitely knows what his job is, but we do not know the relationship. But to make matters worse, the police begin to pursue Seong-gyu's car after it becomes suspect number one in the aftermath of an apparent downtown terror attack. So the pressure is on all sides, and Seong-gyu looks to try and solve this and keep his family safe. So this is a new thriller film, and I must say, as a thriller, this one had excellent edge of your seat pacing, I must say. Also, the music, which sometimes in movies like this, it can become kind of generic. This, I felt the music was amazing. It felt like so fitting and it kept me into the film. And I do think that the music helped give this film an identity of its own. So I really loved the music in this one. I think it's really important that there's that kind of steady, plodding beat just under the surface of the film. I like it kind of always there, pushing things forward, especially in a thriller film. So awesome job there. So I'm like, how did they do this so well? Well, the director, Kim Chang-ju, this is his directorial debut, but apparently when I went to his work page, he has got a lot of experience as an assistant editor on some pretty big movies and some thriller films. So he was the assistant on The Terror Live, A Hard Day, The Witch Part 1, Intruder, Bring Me Home, just to name a few. So he's got a knack for that special timing that I think is so crucial for thriller films, and all of that experience was so evident in this film. So I felt like I was inside. I think this was the point. I felt like I was right inside that car with Seong-gyu and his two kids who are on for the ride, which is another just added element of all of the pressure and everything. I think that is a testament to just how well this film was put together, because like I said, I was a little bit worried that the gimmick was going to run out. How long can I just stay in this vehicle? I mean, where are we gonna go, and what kind of motivations are we gonna keep, just to keep things running. It really did not dry up. I do think that the third act has a little bit of an extended sequence that kind of, it extends it a little bit too much, but overall, it was really, really well done. It almost gets all the way to the finish line without really any hiccups. I also love the setting of this film. It takes place in the southern city, coastal city of Busan. I love the look of it. Black Panther, if you guys have seen that, kind of maybe famous for having a sequence shot there. It just looks so good. The beach vista areas, Gwangali is one of the names, Haeundae. We actually get driven right up to the beach, Haeundae Beach, for one of the climactic scenes in this one, and it's an extended scene, but it is picture perfect. Couldn't have taken place in a better looking spot. There was nowhere to go. This car is just literally on the edge of the world because, you know, got the ocean right there, all of the cops and everybody's piling on. Awesome spot for it. So I think they nailed the city for this one, the look, the setting. There's a great downtown car chase that happens. Woo, it looked good. Performance-wise, Jo Woo-jin gives a show-stopping, incredible performance. Oh my God. So his character just kind of starts out as this very comfortable, confident, successful, like he's this banker who's done so well. He's kind of in a very comfortable place in life with his job, with his family. Starts out as just a normal day, and he is taken to the limits in almost every aspect imaginable, because when this all starts out, he's in a state of denial, but slowly but surely he is driven to the edges of anxiety, fear, rage, self-doubt, hopelessness, as he tries so desperately to get out of this situation and protect his family and not piss off this guy who's calling him. So one also amazing tension-raising thing that this film does is the son in the backseat gets a pretty severe injury early on, and we cannot go to the hospital, we can't get out of the car. With some of the movies like this, the kids, the younger actors and actresses do worry me somewhat. I'm not always so convinced, especially in a thriller or more adult-oriented movie. However, this one, the two young actors in this who play the daughter and the son were fantastic. So believable. So thankful that they did such an amazing job. Actress Jae-in, who you guys might have seen in Savaha, The Sixth Finger, hugely impressive. Her character does a few things that, you know, frustrated me story-wise, believability-wise, but she delivers big time. I think the realism was there for pretty much most of it. It was awesome. Many South Korean thrillers can be very dark, very disturbing. This is one of those that is a bit, I would say, a bit lighter, more on the drama side. It's not dark. It takes place all during the day. It's kind of twisted, but it's definitely more of it's got some action and drama as well. So it's kind of got a little bit of a family-oriented vibe to it. So I think if you guys are put off by intense violence or some of just the dark aspects of Korean thrillers that you might have seen, this is not the chaser, but it's got the pacing, it's got the tension, and it's got the acting. Do not worry if you guys don't like super dark, like it's not nasty or anything. Also, I've talked to a few different people about this, but there's often a portrayal of the police in Korean films that's just kind of mind-boggling. They're either kind of portrayed as buffoonish or just really incompetent. I did like, at least for the parts of this film that did have the police and certain special task forces involved, it did have a fresh, more than usual competency that I did like seeing in this film. So for those that are interested in that kind of weird kind of quirk of Korean thriller films, note that this was an impressive feature, I think, overall, and just the whole scope of this film. Police were pretty good at their job, and it was a nice look at that smarter side of policing. So you guys, if you are looking forward to this film, Restricted Call or Hard Hit, or if you like Korean thrillers in general, write this one down, mark it, do not miss it. I think this is one you guys can look forward to. I'm so happy that we have a great thriller film this year that we can just put down in the books as another one, Korea. Yes, thank you. So I'm gonna rate this one a 7 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think when you see it. Please leave your comments, whether or not you're excited for it, any expectations that you have whatsoever, or anything you want to add. Here we go, another South Korean thriller film that impresses big time. So thanks for tuning in. As always, if you guys like this content, please like and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Tyler at The Movie Beat. Keep watching movies.